One of the things that's great about America is that America is so prosperous. Yes, some people have suffered during this recession, but compared to every country in the history of the world, America is rich. So, why is America rich?
One reason is that America's a good place to do business.
How about a copy of Give Me a Break? I'm told it's a wonderful book.
I opened a business recently. I named it the Stossel Store and tried to sell my book and some Fox stuff in downtown Wilmington, Delaware.
You want to buy a Fox t-shirt?
Not right now.
Hey, I didn't say it was a smart business, but this ability to at least try to succeed is one reason that America is rich.
If you're outside of the sport event, you can sit on it and you don't have to leave the event.
This woman wants to sell an umbrella that has an extra part that keeps your seat dry.
For me, I love the product.
A.J. Cabani markets such products, mostly on TV.
The ultimate way to smooth beautiful feet.
This one, the Pet Egg, is his best seller.
A $30 value.
Once a month, Cabani invites 30 to 50 inventors to pitch their ideas.
Cleaning the toilet shouldn't be that much work.
He gives each person just 5 minutes to close a sale.
The only one toilet brush and the only brush you'll ever need.
Cabani's company is a success. It has close to $1 billion in sales.
Put it on your head, like so.
He rejects most of the ideas.
What's going to make this cut through the clutter?
But the entrepreneurial spirit keeps the inventors trying.
It comes in 4 different sizes.
America is a society built on entrepreneurship.
Dinesh D'Souza, who wrote a book titled What's So Great About America, says entrepreneurship
Then turn right on Oak Street.
is one of the things that makes America great.
You've got mail.
More than anywhere else, America's a place where people invent things, and a reason for that is that in America, being in business is respectable.
In most other societies, the businessman has been looked down upon. He's been seen as a kind of a sleazy guy.
Old Europe gave merchants that nasty name, the bourgeoisie. And merchants were lower in status than the clergy, artisans, and soldiers.
The American founders come along and they invert this hierarchy. And suddenly the entrepreneur is taken from the bottom of the heap and brought to the front. The right that is emphasized in the original Constitution is not free speech, and it's not the right to practice your religion. It's the right to have patents and copyrights. And I think that helps to explain why so many inventions come out of America.
Like the transistor, which miniaturized things like radios. And the integrated circuit, which made possible all those electronic devices. Both came from American inventions that won Nobel Prizes.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the new swivel sweeper G2.
TV pitchman Anthony Sullivan sells less important stuff.
Here's what I'm thinking would actually...
Here he is helping this inventor make his own TV commercial for a portable seat back so fans and the bleachers can get back support.
It fits most any bleacher to give you the true support and comfort. You just click. God,
Installs in seconds.
I know, gotcha.
Yeah,
Installs in 1 second because it's
All
not
right, well, do it in 1 second then.
All right.
Sullivan sold hundreds of millions of dollars worth of products,
Anthony Sullivan here for the
doing pitches like this.
Jupiter Jack transmits quality sound through the speakers in your car. So instead of hearing music, you hear the other person.
As you can hear, he's from Britain, but his business didn't thrive in Britain.
I found in England if there was 10 reasons you could do something, there was 20 reasons why you couldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. You can't do that. And I think there's a big, big difference between doing business in Europe, period, and doing business over here.
I don't find the same culture in other countries. They're not rooting for the underdog in those countries.
Now there's a better way.
Americans are also more willing to invest in new ideas. The vast majority of venture capitalists are Americans.
I found in the States that, people will give you a shot.
All right, I'm in business.
And in America, it's easier to start a business.
Fox stuff for sale.
Took me less than a week to get legal permission for the Stossel Store.
Yeah, see, that's the way to start a business. You call me off the street, come over and take my money.
Would have taken much longer in Europe. In Iraq, it takes an average 77 days. You have to get permit after permit. Those are the rules in much of the world.
Does your business need to file 720 quarterly excise tax return?
Though to be fair, American bureaucrats make it harder all the time.
How do I know?
I had to register with the Delaware Secretary of State and Division of Corporations.
Get a federal employee identification number. Buy commercial liability insurance. Register with the Delaware State Department of Finance.
But in Delaware, this can be done in just a few days. And it was good I had done it legally. This Wilmington cop came over to make sure I had my vending permit.
Cost me $10.
Yeah, the city of Wilmington will get you.
All right, but I'm legal, right?
Yeah, you're legal.
I picked Delaware because we were told Delaware and Nevada have more business-friendly laws.
It might be a dumb business, but let's try it.
Bureaucrats are threatening this good part of America. I didn't even try to open a business in my hometown, New York City, because New York's bureaucracy is so ferocious, I'd have to spend weeks applying to the buildings department, zoning board, and more. The fastest growing parts of the world, like Hong Kong, make entrepreneurship easy. In Hong Kong several years ago, I got a business permit in just one day.
Thank you, sir.
It's a reason Hong Kong got rich. They encourage entrepreneurs to try.
$11. There you go. A bargain.
But at least America is a close second. Europe and much of Asia have many more rules.
I have started businesses in the UK, in India. It takes at least a month or more just to open your doors.
Maybe even longer in France. America's relative freedom is a reason the American wine business is booming.
If I want to grow Pinot Noir, I want to be able to grow Pinot Noir.
California vintners like Squire Friedel are free to experiment. But in France, which built the wine business, government now decides which grapes can be grown, how you may prune them, when you may irrigate, when you can pick grapes. And in the last 5 years, French wine sales are down 17%, while California's are up.
Not having the rules and regulations that they have in much of Europe, and particularly in France, we're able to experiment.
If you pay this for the books, I'll throw in a T-shirt.
At the Stossel Store, I was free to wheel and deal without government intervention.
You're a tough bargainer, but there you go.
Sir.
And if my store is a bad idea and I lose money, in America it doesn't really make me a failure. D'Souza says that other places it would.
If the firm fails, well, that's evidence that the man is a complete failure. Why? Because it's his firm, it's his idea, he tried it, he failed. He's a failure.
So people who fail don't try again.
So you say, you know what, I tried my hand at business, it didn't work, now let me take a salaried job where I'll have some security.
That's not true in America.
And that's not true in America in this sense. An American will start a company, it'll fail. Pretty soon he's starting a newspaper, or he's now trying to export fish to Japan.
By reason of experiments with the telephone.
Thomas Edison had more than 1,000 patents. We know about his successes, like the light bulb, but few people know that Edison failed much more often. He was fired by the telegraph office, and he lost money in a cement company and an iron business. Henry Ford's first company failed completely. Dr. Seuss's first book was rejected by 27 publishers. Oprah was fired from her first job as a reporter. A TV station called her unfit for TV.
First wines just sucked. They were not very good at all, but you learn.
Fox hats? Great stuff here. Fox coffee mugs?
I took in a few $100. Probably helped that I'm on TV.
Hello, sir.
My wife loves you to death.
Oh, I'm so glad. So you want to buy something here?
Still, my business was a failure. My profit was too small to justify my investment. But I'm an American. I can try again. And that's one of the great things about America.
There's something in the American temperament that says, you know, gosh, I lost 7 times, but that's okay. And I think that that's a resiliency of the American spirit.